in MAANG, that is Meta, Amazon, Apple, Netflix and Google. Every sacred act starts with a devotion in the name of God. Knowledge is sacred, knowledge is divine. At this moment, let us start with a prayer. Hereby, I request Sweta from 2nd BCSC for prayer song.
एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय बालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय बालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि गणनायकाय गणदैवताय गणाध्यक्षाय धीमहि गानचतुराय गानप्राणाय गानान्तरात्मने गानोत्सुकाय गानमत्ताय गानोत्सुकमनसे गुरुपूजिताय गुरुदैवताय गुरुकुलस्थायिने गुरुविक्रमाय गुरुप्रदनाय गुणवे गुणगुरवे गुरुदैत्यकलाक्षेत्रे गुरुदैव सदाराध्याय गुरुपुत्र पवित्रात्रे गुरुपाखण्डकण्डकाय गीतसाराय गीतातीताय गुणाधीशाय गुणप्रविष्टाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय बालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय बालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि.
Andrew takes us onto the stage. Now hand over the session to our chief guest.
Sir Farooq Sumar Ahmad Garu and also our Professor Lakshmi Chaitanya Madam. So without further delay, let's get directly into the topic. So here we are here to discuss like how can we get a job. So what are the guidelines and what are the things that we need to follow. So why we quoted only 5 companies? There are a lot of companies are here in the industry. There are like lakhs of companies. But why are we going to talk only about these 5? So in the software industry, there are only mainly 2 categories. It's like a service based and product based. So what is the difference between both? Service based is nothing but who provides services. Product based means who owns that product. So now these all 5 companies that we are talking, there are many companies, there are many product based companies. But what about these 5 companies? These 5 companies are called product based companies. Why? Because Google is having their own products, Google Chrome. Facebook is having their own product, Facebook, and recently a product launched based on Instagram. And also Apple has their own product, Apple, and Netflix has their own product, live streaming platform, and then Microsoft also has their own products. So because that company, they will come to me and ask me, I build a product and give to them. So this is called service. Whenever I am offering a service to other people, it's called service-based company. Whenever I am building product for my own company, then it's called product-based company. So that is the main difference. And 5 companies. It's very tough to get job in these companies because why? Their standard of interview or their standard of work is very high. And also the interview process is also very tough. Like there will be 5 to 6 rounds of interviews will be conducted to finalize a candidate. And also their salaries is also 3 times higher than the normal companies what they pay. Now suppose TCS, Wipro, these companies pay you like 4 lakhs or 5 lakhs. But these companies pays you 40 lakhs or 50 lakhs as a fresher. So that is the main difference between them. And also, yeah, now let's go. How can I approach these interviews or what is the roadmap that I need to follow to get a job in these companies? Only one thing that I'm going to talk about whole session is data structure algorithms. If you know data structure algorithms, then you are fit to get a job in these companies. No matter where you are studying, which college you are studying, doesn't matter. What is your percentage? It doesn't depend upon your academics as well. Previously, they used to consider that at least because so many people will be applying to the companies. How can they finalize the candidates? Like lakhs of people will be applying for 10 job positions. So it will be tough, right? So previously they used to put a cutoff marks of 70% or 75% for the BTech. Now as you see, most of the people who are failure in their studies are more successful. I mean, I'm not saying that who are succeeded, but because we take examples from the failures. So a lot of people like Bill Gates, these guys also dropped out from college. Now it is significant that even a farmer can become a software engineer, a doctor can become a MBA person, any person can become a software engineer at any point of time. Age is not at all a matter. Even army professionals are working, Navy people are working. So that's why software is very easy. You can come from any field to here. That's why nowadays there is no bracket of you need to be in that particular department or you need to have some sort of percentage. Only thing you need to have is data structure and algorithms. It is very easy to get into these companies when you are a fresher. Once you gather or gain experience, it would be tough to go into those companies because if you are a fresher, it will be only like 4 to 5 rounds of interviews. But once you gain some experience working in other companies, there will be a lot of interviews, like maybe 7 to 8 rounds of interviews. Like there will be system design, like they will be asking you, design me an architecture of Hotstar or Netflix. You need to design, you need to tell them how these systems are working. Because basically Hotstar is nothing but it is supporting 3.8 million or 10 million concurrent users. How it is supporting? You need to design a system with a scalability, availability and fault tolerance. Scalability, availability is nothing but it should be available at all times. Scalability means it should scalable to the immediate demand. And fault tolerance means because if suppose if we take bike or elevator. If elevator can support only 70 kgs at a time, if it is already written that only 70 kgs weight of people can travel in that lift, suppose now 200 weight has been put on that lift, it will not work. Same way, if more and more users are coming and attacking your system should support that failure. That is called fault tolerance. That means if now there is a live streaming going on, unexpectedly there is some error happen. What happened? Your company has a bad reputation that no one will visit again because it's already there that your stream has failed and millions of people are hitting that. So that is the thing. So once you gain experience, it means there will be a lot of UML exam or system design. That's why whenever you are in early career of your phase, it is very easy to get into these companies. The only solution for how you need to do what is that I'll discuss now. So basically these all are dependent on data structure algorithms. So let me go step by step. First you need to learn any programming language. One programming language. It can be any of the programming language. It can be object oriented, procedure oriented, function oriented. But nowadays as we are more into object oriented programming, learn any object oriented programming of your choice. It can be Java or Python. But most suggestible language would be Java. Let me tell you why we need to learn this, why these many languages are existing day by day. Because the languages are coming every day based upon the need and necessity. Maybe we are not able to solve small problems using Java. That's why Python came after Java. Because Python, we are using mostly Python to solve the problems of data science, artificial intelligence. Because what are we doing in data science and artificial intelligence? We are trying to analyze the data, visualize. Visualization means you are seeing it graphically. Once you represent that, you are able to analyze that. What is wrong in it, what is right in it. So because this Python has lots of libraries, you are able to analyze the data using bar charts and so many different types are there. I am not much efficient in that. So due to that, we are using Python for that. But Java, so full stack development, we are using full stack development for Java mostly because it is one of the most efficient programming language till date. Because so you learn control statements, all the control statements, if else, for loop, while loop, switch, these all things. Next is functions. So because we are building a program, we can't write all the things in a single class. So what we do, we write multiple classes or multiple functions called because we want to use the repeated code. We don't want to write unnecessary code. So functions, learning functions are also important. And also, what are the return types, why we need to write those things. Third one is the functions, fourth one is class. Learn these four concepts, that's it, nothing more than is required. So once you learn these four concepts, next you start with the advanced concepts in Java like arrays. So basically arrays are the most important concept. Wherever you go, they will ask one question of arrays. Arrays is not a single concept, there are a lot of concepts in that. Like for example, if you take, they'll give you an array and ask you that. Okay, so before going this, we need to also understand time complexity and space complexity. This is also most important thing. If you have built a building, but you have not closed your building with the doors or all the paintings, it will not look beautiful. So, same way, writing program is also important, and also telling what is the time and space complexity is also important. So, you need to learn about what is time complexity and why is space complexity. You need to understand all the time, what are the different types you have. Whenever you are telling the time or space complexity, you have to consider the worst situation and tell. You should not consider best situation. So let me give you an example. What is the best case and worst case? Now I have given you an array. Just I am asking you whether search for element, whether it is exist in the array or not. It can be in the 0th index, it can be in the middle of the array, or it can be in the last index of the array. Suppose if it is present in the 0th index of the array, it will be the best time complexity. That means you are only searching the first element in the array, you found out that. This is the best case. But always, whenever you are telling the time or space complexity, you have to consider worst case. Worst case means it will always be present in the. Having skills is important, but also showing that you are capable and what you bring to the table is also important. So showing that in your resume is also important. Create a resume with good, all the font, no styling, good style and font, no coloring, these things are not required. Showing what are the skills you have, all the things clearly, what are the projects you have. That you can write a short description, not a lengthy process, just 2 to 3 lines. So what is about this project, what I have done, what I have got, these things. But if you are once you get worked somewhere in internship or somewhere, you can do an impact. Impact means what I have done, what is my impact in this project, what I have done differently than others. Because these are big companies, you should tell them that what is different among what I am different from others. So you need to always show that. So that's why create a good resume. LinkedIn, they will also check your LinkedIn profile also. So maintaining a good LinkedIn profile is also important. Maintaining a good resume is important. Okay, so after your resume is shortlisted, they'll call for interview. Interviews are like, maybe you are a graduate student, there can be 4 to 5 different rounds. Every round will be data structure and algorithms round in this product problem. What you should do, you should first think for 2 to 3 minutes. Before that, because interviewer intentionally will not give you full question. He will give some gaps. He will not give you a clear picture of what question. You need to understand the question, ask him, do I need to solve in this? Do I need to do, what is the edge cases? What are the test cases? Do I need to cover this? You need to ask all the questions. He is expecting you to ask the questions, because in company, everything will not be clear. So they are asking you that if I recruit you tomorrow, will you be able to work here on your own by analyzing the problems, and you will be able to ask those problems or not. So that's why it's very important you to analyze the problem, ask all the fielding questions. Once you ask that, then you need to, and also the other thing is, you should not directly solve the best efficient approach. Maybe you know that problem you have previously come across, you know that if I solve this in bubble sort, I'll get order of 1 time complexity. But you should never ever solve that directly in bubble sort using order of 1. First you should solve in order of n or order of n square. After solving that, he'll ask, can I get a better approach? Can I get a better create that so that it can handle more weight and also without less human intervention. But these things, how they are able to do these tasks? Because once we develop any application, now I'm training a robot. How the robot works or how the autopilot works. If autopilot is working, now I'm training that, okay, if something is coming on the road, stop the vehicle, don't go forward. if some stone is there, please stop, don't. We'll train the model, what are the situations we have till now. But uncertainty is not trained in the AI models. If suppose now tomorrow some rain, it will directly go and hit. That's why this AI or ML model is dependent upon the previous situations only. It will not able to predict the future situations. Like now if I'm going in a car, suppose some car, no, according to, but these robots don't know. If they have trained, okay, this accident is going to happen, I need to do like this. If I train, then only it will react to that situation. We have a lot of problems, new problems are coming. So we'll be solving. So there will be jobs forever. Someone cannot kill the job. So job market will be there always, but only.
It's the time for the closing function. First of all, let me call our coordinator Lakshmi Chaitanya ma'am onto the dais. Thank you, ma'am. I would like to call HOD of the CSE department, Dr. SMD Farooq Sir, onto the dais. Thank you, sir. I would like to call upon the navigator, the flagship of knowledge, none other than our principal of our college, Dr. M.V. Subramaniam Garu, onto the stage. Please welcome, sir. Thank you, sir. JP Morgan Chase and Co. Texas onto the stage.
Good evening to all of you. Just now asking that you might have sitting like that. So when we conducted a program when you was a student in our college. This is a rare occasions generally coming to the Hollywood student to the college back and sharing his experience, expertise, and the procedures or something else what to be done for better opportunity, better career, all these things. We believe that instead of telling many number of times by us, the faculty or as a principal or head of the department, you will mobilize the words of your alumni than your friends, probably. So anyhow, the students, student life is a wonderful life, definitely, no doubt. But at the same time, we have to utilize this in a proper manner. Even if it is a goal also, if you do not make it as an ornament, it may not be useful, it is only for story purpose. Anything is valuable if it is not properly maintained, not utilized, then there is a lot of things you have to think after the course. As long as you are a student, definitely you are the same door. You are under some little me, once you completed your degree, you expect the what words from their mouth. Same thing. Wale sir, you say same like job రాలేదు ఇంకా బరువులేనని మాకు ఇదే ఒక సంవత్సరంలో వాళ్ళు కూడా మారుతారు అంటే వాళ్ళు మీ మీద ప్రేమ లేక కాదు మీరు బాగుపడాలి. So in that context, what we believe that is, suppose if the students who completed the promo college will come to you and they share their ideas, their views, their procedure, how they followed 8 years back, 7 years back. 16 passed out. 16 years passed out. Now he is working in America. America అంటే మనకు ఒక రకమైన ఒక ఇమాజినేషన్కి వెళ్ళిపోతాం. అమెరికా ఉన్నాడు అని. So work America. So it is a great achievement, great success, and generally a dream. Majority of the people will dream that you want to go to the good position. It may be in the India, it may be some America. But what my appeal to all of you is just definitely no doubt you have to work for some time. Once you work for some time, you get acquire a better knowledge, then you go for entrepreneurship. Though it is a lot of chances are there in India, especially in India, a lot of encouragement is also there for startups. Startups, a lot of encouragement is there. Until unless you emerge as a startup or entrepreneur, it is very difficult to provide the jobs to the all. So at least some 1% of the students from each college, not only this college, each college has to emerge as an entrepreneur so that it is useful to you and also your other friends to provide the opportunity also. But all anything permits to you, don't think that only software job, if it is permitting to you to go for higher education or otherwise to go for entrepreneurship. Anyhow, second option or best option if you already go for software company. సో ఎనీవే ఏ పాత అయినా సరే మీకు కష్టపడకుంటే, ఇష్టంగా కష్టపడకుంటే ఏది రాదు. ఏదో అదృష్టం కొద్ది కరోనా టైంలో కరోనా బ్యాచ్లో వచ్చినట్టు అందరికీ రాదు. వచ్చినా కూడా వాళ్ళకు కూడా చాలా ఇబ్బందులు ఉన్నాయి. ఆ తర్వాత వాడు నిజంగా స్టాండర్డ్ నిలబెట్టుకున్నాడు, లేనివాడు మళ్ళీ నిలబెట్టలేకపోయాడు. రావడం ఈజీ కావచ్చు కానీ నిలబడడం కష్టం అవుతుంది. సాఫ్ట్వేర్లో మీకు 3 స్టేజెస్ ఉంటాయి. బిగినింగ్, సెకండ్ ప్రాబ్లం, వచ్చినాక దాన్ని నిలబెట్టుకోవడం, ఈ డిసిషన్ అని కానీ ఇంకోటి అని కారణం వచ్చి నిలబెట్టుకోవడం కావాలి. అంటిల్ అన్లెస్ యూ ఆర్ వెరీ స్టఫ్ skilled in the required domain, then nobody will compete. ఎక్కడైనా సరే ఏ ఆర్గనైజేషన్ సరే ఒకటే కోరుకుంటారు, యూ ఆర్ వెల్ అండ్ గుడ్, దెన్ యు ఆర్ ఆల్వేస్ హ్యావ్ రెడ్ కార్పెట్. అండ్ అదర్వైజ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ ఆన్ యువర్ రెస్పాన్సిబిలిటీ టు డిసైడ్ వాట్ టు డూ, వాట్ నాట్ టు డూ. యు ఆర్ ఆల్మోస్ట్ ఆల్ అట్ ద ఎండ్ ఆఫ్ ద ఫైనల్ ఇయర్. దెన్ ఇట్ ఈస్ ఎ గోల్డెన్ ఆపర్చునిటీ టు యూ టు గెట్ యువర్ డ్రీమ్స్ టు సక్సెస్. Make inspiration with the words of your seniors or alumni of your college. Not only this, and also if any your known friends are there or your relatives are there, just take the advice from them also, what to do, what not to do, and how to do also. These are all the very things. మాకైతే ఎప్పుడు రొటీన్ ఉంటుంది చెప్తున్నాం మేము, మీకు అలాగే అనిపిస్తుంది. బయటికి పోయిన తర్వాత when we speak about the student who come back to the college after getting a job or after 1 year, after 2 years, definitely they are saying that we have done some mistake, maybe not totally, some mistake. So that if they could not have done that mistake, definitely they will be in the good position. And వాళ్ళు చెప్పేది మేము అది చేయకపోయింటే ఇంకా బాగుండే వాళ్ళం సార్, మేము ఇప్పుడు బాగున్నాం, ఇంకా బాగుండే వాళ్ళము. సో మీరు కూడా అదే కోరుకుంటున్నారు. ఇక్కడి నుంచి సరే మీరు చాలా ఎండింగ్లోకి వచ్చేసినాం కాబట్టి బాగా హార్డ్ వర్క్ చేయండి, ప్రతి ఒక్క ఆపర్చునిటీని తీసుకోండి, అండ్ హ్యావ్ ఏ బెస్ట్ career, best future in your life. So once again, on behalf of our SRC family, thanks to the Lakshman coming all the way to take the class as well as his experience sharing with your careers also shared in the morning and this in the final year. So really, thanks Lakshman having such a nice student for us and coming and sharing your ideas also. And we expect the same thing from the many number of your friends or juniors or seniors also. అండ్ ఇప్పుడు ఎనీ స్టూడెంట్ కమ్స్, దీంట్లో ఒక వస్తే ఒక 3-4 ఏళ్ళ తర్వాత అమెరికాకి వస్తే మీరు కాంటాక్ట్ పెట్టుకోండి. సో ఈ మేక్ యాజ్ మేము ఎట్లా అలిగి రిపోర్ట్ ఇప్పుడు ఆల్మోస్ట్ ఫైనలైజ్ చేస్తాము, డేటా మొత్తం షేర్ చేస్తాము, ఎవరు ఎక్కడ ఉన్నారు కూడా మొత్తం తెలుస్తుంది. 2000 క్లాస్ నుంచి అది సొంతంలో చేసేస్తున్నాము. సో యూ కెన్ హ్యావ్ గుడ్ సజెషన్స్ ఆర్ గుడ్ ఐడియాస్ ఆఫ్ ది బ్యాచ్, బికాస్ వన్స్ యూ నో దట్ హూ ఇస్ దేర్ సంబడి, హూ ఇస్ దేర్ సమ్వేర్ అన్నప్పుడు కొంచెం ప్రాబ్లం అవుతుంది మనకు. అది ప్రాబ్లం పోవడానికి సపోజ్ టీసీఎస్ ఎవరు పనిచేస్తారు మనం ఇప్పుడు అడిగారు, సార్ టీసీఎస్లో మాకు ఈసీలో ఎవరు పనిచేస్తారు సార్ మా వాళ్ళని చెక్ చేసుకున్నాం. ఇప్పుడు నౌ వీఆర్ క్రియేటింగ్ ద డేటాబేస్, సో యూ కెన్ ఏబుల్ టు గెట్ ఇట్. సో ఇట్ ఈస్ వెరీ మచ్ వన్స్ అగైన్ థ్యాంక్స్ ద లక్ష్మణ్ ఫర్ కమింగ్ టు నాట్ ఓన్లీ అవర్ స్టూడెంట్, ఇట్ ఈస్ యువర్ యూనిట్.
Thank you.
So the one thing I would share to you is how the learning is important, sharing the knowledge is also important. So that is the most important thing you need to learn in your career. Wherever you go, you need to share your knowledge. Okay, and also you need to respect the professors because they don't expect anything back from you, because they'll teach you with lot of hard work and they'll learn many things and share to you. So don't forget to respect elders and your teachers, because teachers are considered as a god. So you need to always respect wherever you are. That is the most important thing you need to remember. And finally, I would like to thank our college for providing me this wonderful opportunity. Sir should not say thank you for me. I should say thank you on behalf of from my side, because this college has provided me a platform to go and explore many things to be successful in my life. And thanks to Principal Sir M.V. Subramanian Garu, and also thanks to our HOD Sir. Thank you so much.